No, it's the truth. Let's think about it. I mean, it was a time when I thought I was booming, girl, I wasn't even moving. I thought I was balling, wasn't dribbling. So, you know, a lot of times, you know what I mean? We gotta ask ourselves these questions. Is it possible that what I think I'm doing or who I think I am, there's no evidence, there's no fruit? So a lot of times what I do is I ask my best friend, Awa. She's actually in law school in California. I always ask her, okay, how do you think what do you think my strengths are? Or what do you think my weaknesses are? Or what do you think I should work on? And she'll tell me. Or what do you think I have, like, I used to have bad attitude problem. Anybody else? No? All right, me. Yes, I had a terrible attitude problem. Woo! Really, a little tiny bit. Okay. Yeah, I had a really, really bad attitude, but I got checked really quick with life, you know. But life would check you. But one thing I had to realize, okay, so I'm saying I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm saying I want to be an author. I'm saying, you know, I want to be a wife one day. I'm saying all of these things, but am I bearing fruit? You know, and I started to check myself. I started to see I had a bad attitude problem, easily annoyed, always frustrated. How can I try to run a successful business when I'm always getting an attitude, I'm always lashing out at someone? So you have to ask yourself these questions. Or another thing, you know, is your passion bearing fruit? Not just your character, but your passion. You understand what I'm saying? Does your passion, do people look at you? Let me ask you a question. What do you want to be? A therapist. What about you? Attorney. Speech pathologist. Yes. Speech pathologist. A teacher. Engineering. Okay. An attorney? All right now. I got somebody for you. I'm in acting classes now. I got somebody for you. Okay. And Brian?
Psychologist.
All right.
Therapist.
But let me ask you a question. Everybody said what they wanted to be without any hesitation or reservation. It just came like that. Right? Now, what are you doing that's bearing fruit?
Pursuing it in college.
Okay, so somebody said pursuing it in college. What else? Networking. Volunteer. Anybody else? Being organizations on campus, marketing yourself. Okay, now let me ask you this question. Now that's what you're doing from an educational standpoint. If I was to ask your friends or walk with you for a day, would I be able to see your passion? Would I be able to see it? So, you see what I'm saying? So it gotta go beyond just education. Because if I'm walking with you, you should be able to tell instantly, boom, what my passion is. When I'm gonna tell you the testimony about how I met my photographer. But when I first meet people, within a time frame of 20 minutes, you already know what I'm passionate about. You can hear it, you can see it. Am I lying, Juliana? Okay. You can hear it, you can see it, and that's where it has to be for you. Your passion should be so real to you. It should be so real to you towards the point that within 10 to 20 minutes of a conversation with you, people should already know. And sometimes you don't even have to tell them exactly what you're interested in. But because of your language, because of your vocabulary, because of what you focus on, because of your conversation, people can tell what you're passionate about. So make sure you take the time to go beyond just the classroom, but educate yourself about that field, about the structure, about all of that. You want to learn it to the T. One thing I always say is that I cannot stand ghetto economics. And what I mean by ghetto economics is when people who say, yeah, I'm going to be a lawyer. They haven't even took the LSAT. They haven't even been don't even have an associate's, my God. You know, or people like, yeah, you know, I'm going to be a basketball player. One of my kids that I work with, currently I'm outside of this, my mind is somewhere else. Oh, I run a mentoring program. So, so my mind is somewhere else. Okay, so, you know, I told one of my kids and he was like, you know, I want to be a basketball player. I was like, okay, so how often do you practice? I mean, I played shooting guard and point guard in high school. He was like, oh yeah, you know, I play at the Boys and Girls Club. I said, okay, but what else do you do? He said, no, that's it. And I said, you know what you want to do? I said, you do not want to be a basketball player. And he looked at me like, Miss Christina, how you gonna come at me like that? And I'm like, easy. I said, I didn't come at you, you came at yourself. I said, because you're telling me that you want to be a basketball player and the only time you practice is when you at a basketball camp. When you want to be a basketball player, I heard somebody say, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, That's when you know you'll become successful. It's within that moment. If you tell me you want to be a basketball player while everybody else is out there asleep, you need to be up grinding. While the street lights is on just enough for you to see, you need to be at the court dribbling. You need to be out there practicing your jump shot. You need to be out there playing from the free throw line. You cannot say that you want to be successful if you're not taking the necessary